Stretch my hands to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time for Milan Coast to Coast, baby. What up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Fabio from Long Island, and I'm always joined here with Gio. Gio, how you doing today, baby?
Man, I'm keeping cool, Fabio. It's 97 degrees out here in California. So we got the drinks ready. We ready to go on a little bit of rant, after that crappy performance on Monday, but we ready. We here.
We here, baby. We're taking it right to the stadium like we were there right now. And yeah, we got to get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, thank you for joining us here. If you're watching now, live, or watching later, please hit the like, subscribe button, and let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode is episode number 7 of our Coast to Coast podcast. And unfortunately, it's called Dropping Points because we got to talk about the embarrassment. And I got to put this up because Gio knows it was an embarrassment Monday night. Of course, I'm talking about Milan Bologna 0-0. Thank you, Yusuf, wherever you are, for that horrendous prediction of a goalless draw. It fucking came back. It came true. And do we have to? Yes, we have to. We have to talk about it because it was brutal. Brutal. 0-0. Not exactly what we wanted. Definitely after a weekend of watching Inter take care of Juve, watching Napoli take care of Atalanta in the Dancing Gasperinis. We had to watch a terrible 0-0 game where our lead has now dwindled to 1 point over Napoli and 4 points over Inter with their game at hand still. So, I know we were hyped. You saw me dancing with La Madonna. She's right here next to me. I wouldn't dare touch her right now because she's upset. She said I should have never put my hands on her, and she was right. It was just a bad time to drop points. Leban Youssef, what's up, brother? And absolutely, bad time to drop points. G, did you wash the taste of this disgusting game out of your mouth yet, man?
Man, that game's still giving me high blood pressure. Fabio, man, I was just disappointed in the team, and then especially in Calabria and Tonali. They're supposed to be our next captains, and like I said, the first half we were rushing it, we were getting impatient. And what I didn't like about, I love Calabria. I think he should be our captain, but he didn't have no leadership on that day. I don't care that he's missing like open chances and that stuff, but when we needed to calm the team down or say calma, 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 nothing happened. And neither Tonali, who's supposed to be the next captain, not even Theo, and I feel that's how that game got out of hand, especially in the first half. I think we were rushing everything. We started getting impatient once they started attacking, taking shots on our goal, and I feel that's the reason that if we would have scored at least one goal, we win the game, in the first half. But
I think it's calm. I think like Steve was saying on Milan Weekly podcast that the book is out on Milan right now, and they basically know if they have a hard time and they don't score on the counterattack, these other teams just sit back, they park the bus, and there's no way for this Milan to really come up with this creativity to produce a goal, and everybody seems to be slumping at the same time. It's easy to hit people on the counterattack, but when you got to come up with some pure class to break through, it doesn't seem like they can, and it's getting pretty difficult to keep watching. Honestly, I mean, 1-0 wins look good when the next game you watch is 0-0, and they have 31 chances. I think only 7 or 8 were on target, and not one goal. Man, I mean that's a tough pill to swallow.
I mean, it sucks, Fabio. Man, I was disappointed. I was at work. That's the thing. Like the people, that work in the Eastern time, they could get out an hour early, but that's like at midday lunch for me. So I was my cubicle partner was looking at me crazy. Like, what the hell is he doing? I'm like, oh, falling on my chair. Like, no, like what the hell? Leao has an open shot and he throws it into Tribuna. And then Calabria has it, he throws it. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck is going on here? But yeah, man, I was really disappointed. I felt that Leal, what were you doing? Because you were slipping and sliding all over the place. That's what I'm talking about. The captaincy, the captaincy.
Yeah,
I
Leal's
love
Leal's feet were like he was skating, man. It was really ridiculous.
But that's the thing, Fabio. If our leaders gotta be up there and tell them like, okay, you already slipped twice, to go change some boots.
I don't know why it wasn't like adjusted within like 15 or 20 minutes. You know what I mean? He could have literally just pulled himself on the side when they were throwing the ball in and tried to change his shoes really fast. You know what I mean? Like we play with 10 men for just like a minute and then he's back on and doing something. But it just feels like when we play at home, we have a terrible pitch. It seems to happen every once in a while where we just look terrible at home. Besides the fact that we look terrible for this god awful jersey that we were wearing. And honestly, look at the photo here of Tomori and damn man, what's the striker's name? Because he was playing really well.
Arnautovic.
Yeah, he was playing really well. But just think about it. Look at their jersey, man. You're telling me they couldn't come up with something similar like this for Milan instead of this idiocy that we're wearing here, this painter's fiasco. Like honestly, why couldn't they come up with something easy? Yeah, I did have to take a mental health. Mark knew, man. I had to go to sleep. I couldn't even watch Milan Weekly podcast because I was so distraught from the game. The idea that I left my job early to take some me time and Milan pissed all over my head. It was awful, man. This game was terrible. Not only did they not play well, I mean, we have guys getting hurt. Look at it, fucking Ibra, 40 years old. My man had to get his head wrapped for this game because supposedly when a defender just throws his head at one of our strikers and they go head to head in the box, it doesn't mean anything. It's just Zlatan's giant nose and head should have gotten himself out of there. I don't know. I mean, to me, I know it's a soft penalty if you give that, and it would have been bad. Ibra's bleeding over here. I mean, this guy's a warrior. He's fighting. I mean, what could he have done? Could we have seen him and Giroud on there instead of him taking Giroud off? I feel like Giroud was still working out there, doing like as much as he could. Yeah, Mark, we'll get to your comment right here because he's one of our guys. He's mentioning Florenzi, which we'll get to Florenzi. But let's put this quote up here, man. And this is what Leal said to Sky Sports after he said it was a bad draw. We did everything to get 3 points except score a fucking goal. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Now let's think about the upcoming games to play well and win. No shit, Leal. We needed you to do that the whole time, bro. The whole time. Instead, what do we get? We get them looking like this on the field. I mean, what are we supposed to do with this? This is not a jersey we should ever see again. Collector's edition or not, please put it away and let's not ever talk about the game versus Bologna because it reminded me a lot of the game against Calgary from last year towards the end, right? That was one of our last games. It was like we needed to win and we would have clinched our spot and came out with a dud. Bottom 10 team, and it was nothing. We got nothing. So last thoughts on Bologna while we leave it in the past and we start focusing on other things.
Last game, I need my guys to step up. Calabria, you got to take that leadership role with importance. If you see the team is getting out of control, we're rushing things, tell them to calm down. I don't like to speak about the past, but Gijo used to do that a lot last year. Calma, calma, calma. And then the team will calm down. I need y'all to do that next time.
Gijo needs to calm, man.
Gijo, you know what I said. Go to Napoli, you'll be good. But no, I think our leadership needs to step up and Leao needs to step up. And you know what? After what I learned about this game, Fabio, is that I can't trust nobody on the right wing. You seen that how I took my break early.
Told you that, bro. I could have fucking told you that.
But you see, I took my break early so I could be with the group therapy sessions because I appreciate those. And you see how I was supporting Macias, right? And then I'm done with you, dude. Go back to Amazon. Go back to Amazon delivery. I don't care. You know what? Like you disappointed me. You can't even pass the ball like 2 feet, like 1 feet away. Like you think you're Iron Robin, and I don't even know what you're doing. You know what's so bad about Macias, Fabio, which I really dislike. What I knew it was happening. But every time we're on a break, as soon as he gets the ball, he doesn't release it when he should. He starts going to the middle, and then he wants to pass it when the play is already.
You
If he
know,
would pass it
that's my
straight up,
favorite, bro. When he cuts to the left side, and we're like, "Uh-oh, what's Macias gonna do?" We know what he's gonna do. He's gonna fucking lose the ball. He doesn't even produce a chance. I mean, it's just poor play, man. Again, I made a comment like this guy's only been playing professionally for like 6 years, bro. He came to Italy in his like mid-20s or early 20s. I mean, he hasn't been playing very long. If you think about the other players that are on the field playing with him, playing against him, some of these guys have been playing and taking it seriously since they were like 11 years old, 12 years old. They have more time than him on this. And like, it's a great story. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice story. And if he was scoring a couple of more goals, I'd be a lot more lenient to a couple of bad games here or there. But this is like, he's terrible. He's terrible. Salamakis should be embarrassed with himself that this guy is taking his playing time, which shows that I'm going to show another picture later on, which might make me scream so loud and wake my wife up and get in trouble. But you know what? It fucking deserves it because the audacity of these motherfuckers to put this guy on this prediction for next year, I don't even want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it. But we're just going to move on because Bologna was dropped points, and it's something we need to forget about. And again, it's not just about making top four. For us, we have an opportunity. We're in the pole position at first place to keep it and win a Scudetto. It's been too long. It's been, 11 years now? Enough is enough. We need a championship. And you know why we want to be in the championship? So we can get better positions in a particular. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You think we forgot? You think we were going to let it go by because it has nothing to do with Milan? Oh, no, no, no. When the greatest of the best European teams play, we got to talk about it, ladies and gents. And of course, I'm talking about the champions. We got to get our 2 cents in, man. Now, I don't know if you got to watch most of these games at all, G, but for me, I was paying attention to both days on Tuesday and Wednesday. Liverpool's game, definitely a little more entertaining, obviously for more goals. Benfica looked like they were going to keep it close. And then Liverpool, I mean, they got depth, man. I mean, honestly, Liverpool's a problem. I think if anybody is going to get to the final and have a serious chance of winning, I think it's Liverpool, man. Did you watch either 2 of the games on Tuesday?
Yeah, and shout out to Paramount Plus. They got the dual cast.
That's what I was watching.
They got the double feed
all day.
So that's what I like about. But Atletico Madrid, man, what the hell kind of football are they playing, dude? I don't know how a coach could get paid 20 million euros a year to play that style of football. I know it has got him successful in La Liga, but come on now, you got generational João Felix out there. You making him look like a defensive wing back. I don't know what's going on, but that game, it was boring. City.
It was boring.
They scored the goal, and I feel they're gonna move on because Simeone's never gonna come out. And then the dual cast also, Chelsea, Real Madrid. Man, Real Madrid just put them to the sword. Don Carlo doing his thing. I feel if we get a quality right winger, Carlo, you leave in Real Madrid, and we're gonna do our last dance, like Michael Jordan did his last dance. Milan gonna do the last dance with Carlo.
I would love that,
and we're gonna get the number 8. And then Villarreal, man, everybody's sleeping on Villarreal. Unai Emery, I respect that manager. He went to PSG, he didn't cut it. He went to Arsenal. They were basically shitting on him, all the Arsenal fans. He's left. He's doing it. He won the Europa League last year. He kicked Juve's ass, which is funny, And then now, and those type of teams, Fabio, they're hard to break down. They play counterattack. Everybody's compact, and Bayern better be careful because if they let in another goal or two, it's over for them. They're going to be packed.
You know what? It's funny you mentioned that one because I definitely the 2 games on Wednesday were the better games, and when I was able to sit down and really watch the extended highlights of both of them, one, Chelsea looked completely. Basically, they were on the back foot from the moment. Real Madrid was pressing hard. They end up giving up 2 goals in a matter of a few minutes, right? I believe to Chelsea, and then Chelsea gets one back like right towards the end of the first half. But then they give up a howler. Oh my God. I just think it's hilarious. The two goalkeepers who were like the goalkeepers of the year last year, man, they look bad in the Champions League this year. Mendy has a brain fart, and Benzema just puts another hat trick on the board. And, it's a shame. Chelsea, they're having a lot of trouble with their owner and a lot of stuff going on, and they have so much depth. But it looks like Real Madrid's going to clear through. And what I want to say about Villarreal, now they won 1-0, and they had like 2 or 3 really good opportunities to add to the score, and they didn't. And I feel like that's going to probably come back to haunt them, because I think 1-0 against Bayern is not enough. And I think when they go back to Germany, I have a feeling Bayern will win like 3-1 and clear, because I think Bayern's good. And if you would have put like 2 or 3 past them, it would have really made them like have to press hard. You could have caught a couple, on a counterattack and maybe keep the game close. But I feel like Villarreal had a couple of chances that, like, when you look back later, you're going to be like, man, if they would have scored those goals, could have changed the whole 2 legs. But, again, they got one. They're still in the better position. Bayern's a strong team. I think, if I'm correct, but I could be wrong, is that these days that they're playing against, the winners will play each other. So we could see a Real Madrid versus Villarreal or Real Madrid versus Bayern in the next in the semifinal, while we could have Man City versus Liverpool. So it's going to be an English team in the final regardless. So that could be really interesting.
It's the other way around, Fabio.
It's the other way around?
Man City and Chelsea and Real Madrid. And then it's Benfica, Villarreal. But Fabio, if Villarreal make it out, if Villarreal make it out the first half 0-0, I think they'll win the game 1-0. Because then Bayern's gonna if what they do is they play a high line. So that guy Dan Juma, I don't know, man. He has rebirthed his career and he's out there scoring for fun. So it was good game. Except for the Manchester Atletico it was kind of a boring game.
Yeah, that was definitely the wackest of all the games. Benfica, at least they put that 1 goal on, made it look like they were gonna keep it tight. But yeah, Man City Atletico was definitely the worst game of the 4. I hope City will win the whole Champions League. All right. What they do.
I don't know. We don't want Liverpool.
I definitely don't want Liverpool. And
Bayern.
But I like Real Madrid, man. Honestly, just for Carlo, I'd like Ancelotti to win another one and make him even more of a famous coach.
You see how he turned Vinny into a beast? You see how he turned Vinny into that animal that he is? I mean, Don Carlo, he knows how to get it done in this competition, man.
Yeah, well, hopefully Don Carlo maybe one day he comes back. Maybe
the last dance. The last dance.
That'd be something. Hopefully they can actually put it on TV for us. The 14th, no way. All right, yeah, I know you're right. I don't want them to have 15 in Champions League, but at the same time, it's like that's our former coach. If anybody's gonna win, I'd rather him. But I understand your sentiment. You don't want more Champions Leagues for them, but that's the Champions League. We digress. We're gonna move on, and now it's our usual topic here. We go hit that bulletin board because there's bulletin board material, and we're hitting the rumor bill, baby. And of course, the first rumor we got to go to, which is not really a rumor, we just got to address it first because it is one of our casualties from the past game from Monday. Of course, I'm talking about Florenzi's got bad news. Looks like the defender has been diagnosed with some sort of internal meniscus injury, that he had surgery, and the season might be over for him. They're saying possibly a month or so, but we're already close to being mid-April. The season's over by May 22nd. So, I mean, if he has any time that he needs to come back, it's not going to be enough time, and we're going to end up losing him. But how do you feel? I mean, we still have to decide about Florenzi. Is this something that kind of pushes our hand now to say, you know what? If, he's older, and the second time he got hurt this year, How do you feel about this?
Now we need veterans with the youth, Fabio. That's what we need. And every fan out there, like, just get behind the team. On Twitter, everybody flip flopping. Let's get behind the team. The team we control our own destiny. First game, we just gotta take it one game at a time. I know it's not good for the heart. I know it's not good for high blood pressure, but let's back everybody. Let's back the team. And Florencia, I would like to see him. We need veterans. We can't just play with babies, Fabio, because
This is
babies
true.
shit the bed. You feel me?
Yeah, they've
So we
been
need
shitting the
any.
bed all year right now. For
Yeah, so I
And
think we
yeah,
should done.
I don't like nobody shitting in my bed. All right, keep your shit in your diaper or go put it where it belongs in the toilet. You know what I'm saying? But speaking about in the toilet, let's talk about somebody. Um, well, because of his form, they're talking about this guy a lot. So this feels like every week we're talking about him, right? And of course, I'm talking about Berardi of Sassuolo. Milan have their eyes on him still, even if it was a bad couple of qualifying games for the World Cup. And they have him at a $30 million demand, and Milan basically doesn't want to pay that much. And they still keep trying to push to make the deal lower. How do you feel? Any changes on Berardi, or you think they got to lower their price, otherwise we don't even bother looking
They
at them.
got to lower the price because he's 28 years old. He's gonna go to 29. And see, if he was 26, I think that the club and the new management wouldn't have any, or Elliot wouldn't have any problem paying 30 mil. But when you're at 28 going 29,
You're a
they
little
want
past your
at least
prime at that
15.
point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like 15 million, and it would be good. Hopefully, we could get it done, because they've been Sassuolo been getting a lot of deals to Juve, to Inter, and now it's time
Don't
for
even
us.
start. We don't get no fucking deals, bro. All right. Everybody gets a shop at Walmart. Well, we gotta go to Louis Vuitton for every little thing we gotta buy. They gotta ransack us every time. That's why we gotta stop having the pictures with the Audis and all these other high brand stuff. These people think they could charge us out the wazoo, and you know what? We need some deals. All right. I want a CVS receipt, a long deal. You know what I mean? Where I have 15
Mm,
million deals attached to it.
yeah.
Maybe I'll pay 1 million now. I'll give you 2 million next year, and I'll give a house to your sister's ass. We got to have some deals like you, Vic, because it's getting ridiculous. Why everybody gets deals and we don't? You know what I'm saying? And I got to go to the next topic here, right? Because I don't know much about him, but it seems like we like to dip in the Real Madrid pool. And there's a lot of rumors going around about this player, Arsenio. I have to plead ignorance. I don't watch Real Madrid very often. I cut my ESPN Plus subscription as soon as Milan was not on it anymore. So I'm not watching La Liga. All right. But what can you tell me about Arsenio? Is this somebody that could be either a right winger, forward, a central forward, a cam? What position does he play? Is he worth our money? Because I know they're going to ask for a lot of money for him.
He plays right winger, or he could play as a 10 or as a central forward. But to me, like, he's good, Fabio. But I've only seen him score worldies like Rebic from like 15 yards away.
Yeah, yeah.
Boom, rockets top, mid top corner. I never have seen a video of him scoring like a 5 yarder or a little tap in or anything like that. But the only thing that scares me about him is the injuries. He had a big upside like 4 years ago, and he crushed Barcelona by himself in this one game. And he had a lot of upside. He was supposed to go to Barcelona too, but they didn't want to pay the money. But now with the injuries had caught up, and now Carlo, he's going younger. He's going Vinny. He's going Valverde. Who's actually a central midfielder, but I mean, he has legs, so he can play. And if a central midfielder is taking your spot at the right wing, then I think your time for us is to move. But for me, if he wants to take the 5 million net salary, I'll be willing to give it to him, because if he wants the 6 or 7, I mean, I'm not saying you're not worth that, but you got to earn it, and we're
It's
not
not
in it
even just it's always like, especially for Milan, it's about the per year. If it's too expensive, they're not going to put you out there. Which, honestly, I feel like that's most of our problem when we get attached to some name out there and ends up being like we're gonna have to struggle whether they actually want to accept the per year like 6, 7, 4, 3, 2 million a year, and that's usually where we get in trouble. But this is not the only Real Madrid player we're looking at. Of course, I'm talking about the Welsh grape himself. I'm talking about this little news that keeps coming out. It says AC Milan in the past few days have contacts between Paolo Maldini and Gareth Bale. Of course, another bench player from Real Madrid at the moment. Sees his contract's expiring at the end of the season, and maybe he'll decide. Maybe he wants to take a trip to Italy. Did pretty good against Inter a couple of years ago when he was at Tottenham. So maybe he'll feel comfortable at the San Siro, and maybe he could be somebody we're playing on the right side. Now, this is nowhere near the type of players we were looking at, but would we say no to Gareth Bale on a free contract?
We saying hell to the hell no. Fabio, he spends more time on the medical table and the golf pitch.
He might fit in perfectly then.
No. We not no. We need quality. We need quality. Or else me and Stevie P for MWP, we're gonna go to Milan, we're gonna get down, we're gonna go find Maldini. We're gonna tie him up, and we're just gonna have somebody do compilations of the right wing every single play. And then when he's falling asleep at the 24-hour, we're gonna open up his eyelids so he can see what the hell we're looking for. We need quality. See, the Asensio one it's a 50-50. It's a gamble too because he's injury prone, but he's much younger. But this guy, he's 30, over 30, and he's been injured. He doesn't want to play, and he's been making what, like 25 to 30 million dollars a year. I don't think he's taking 5 million. So that's a hell no to no.
That's out of control. But you know what? He's been on the bench for a long time. He might be willing. Listen, speaking of being on the bench, they're talking a lot of stuff right now. Our right wing is so pathetic. Look at this news story that pops up. Sempervilla is pushing Pioli could consider relaunching Castellano. Castellano, Samu the Great on the right wing. I mean, this is how pathetic our right wing is. We've gone to the third option and we're entertaining him. I mean, this is really bad. Besides the fact that we've been calling the whole week, actually the whole month, to put a guy who's our backup left winger to put him on the right side because it can't be any worse. And what do? They put our best left wing on the right side and let them crisscross in the middle of the game back and forth. I mean, no, if they're not doing this in training, there's no way in hell they should be doing it during the game. Yeah, relaunching. That's the quote they used, relaunching, like he was some fucking space rocket that Jeff Bezos made. We're going to relaunch him into the atmosphere. Samu's washed up. We couldn't get rid of him because he didn't want to give up the money. Nobody wanted to pay him what he wanted or what he's being paid. So now we have him stuck on our bench because he loves being with Milan. And I understand. If I was a bum-ass player who was making $1 million, $2 million just to stay on the bench and hang out and run around every week, I'd be happy too. But he doesn't want to leave. So maybe we see Samu this week. Maybe we don't. I mean, it can't get any worse. This is what I'm talking about. Right? We spent money to give Alexis Salamakis a fucking contract negotiation right after the World Cup qualifying games that were going on during the summer or the Euro, whatever. Right? We gave him new money. He came back. He's been terrible. Terrible. So bad that a guy that we scraped up from a fucking relegation team has stolen his spot, and now they're both so bad, we're looking at the guy that we replaced both these two assholes with. Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable that we're there. And another unbelievable thing, G, and we got to bring this up because you found it. You know, in the world out there, you can't believe certain media things. You see Fox, you see CNN. You don't know what to believe anymore. It's all nonsense out there, right? But there's fake news on Twitter too, all right? There's fake news amongst the Italian people and the Italian fans. And here's some fake news that we saw. IFTV put this out there. I got to make sure I get my banner out of the way so we can read the whole thing. the top football brands in the USA. And this is for me and Gio. This is a soft spot. We're in the States here. You know, we take this shit personally. And according to IFTV, the top football brands in the USA for Serie A, of course, undoubtedly, it's the red and black, baby. No, for us, we're in eighth. You know, because probably all these stupid Barcelona and PSG fans popping out of nowhere, and Real Madrid, and of course all the 6, 7 British teams for some reason everybody loves so much in the United States. And then Inter's 10th, Juve's 12th, and Roma's 14th. Now, the quote here is fake news being spread by IFTV. I've never seen an Inter fan in the United States. Now, I can tell you, I know an Inter fan, but there's no way they're top 10. Is this bullshit, G?
No, it's not by IFTV, man. It's by Via, Young Govs, and Football Index. They just copied it. They did.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? They spreaded it, man. You
man, but Mr. Juve 1897, he think it's fake news. To me, Fabio, it gotta be fake. Football Index and you Govs, y'all lying. Because I know when Ronaldo signed, I seen a lot of, they weren't UA fans, but like they get this information by like the jerseys that are sold, maybe subscriptions. Like if you got like a Rossoneri card, like we have as a Milan, like you could get it on their website. Maybe it's that, but hell no. Inter at number 10. Inter should be like number 14 because there's a lot of people on Twitter, Roma, especially Roma in New York. A lot of Romanistas on Twitter that they be going crazy, thinking that everything that Milan be stealing everything, but nah. Inter can't be before Juve. And if it is, I need to see the proof. I need to see the member. I need to see the jersey sales and where they're going, okay? Because I cannot believe that. Like number 8, we got it. I buy 3 jerseys a year. I buy the home, away.
You know damn well you buy more than 3. Yeah,
no. Every year that they come out, whatever third like the 3 jerseys.
Don't you do it. Don't you, God forbid, do it.
I got it.
No. Mark saying he thinks PSG was 9th, which shocked him. You know, it doesn't shock me because I can't.
No, it would. You know what, Fabio?
I see PSG like jackets, shirts, people who probably never heard of PSG until Messi signed there last year. There, all of a sudden, they got jackets, this and that. No. Get out of here.
Fabio, man. I'm surprised that PSG is not number 1 or 2 because they got the Jordan collab. You know, Jordans, especially in New York. Especially in New York, they'll rob you for some Jordans.
They would. They
so,
would. Depends on the neighborhood you in.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm shocked that PSG 9. PSG should be either 1 or 2, to be honest with you. But Inter, I ain't never seen an Inter jersey here in California, and I've been to San Diego all the way to Northern Cali. I ain't never seen nothing. That's a lie.
Well, I've seen Inter. You know, a quick story. I had this guy come down and play softball with my squad, and you know, we're doing a little scrimmage. So I go back to the dugout and I look. I'm like, I see somebody's got a fucking little bag. And it has an Inter logo on it. So right away, I'm like, all right, let's stop the game. Stop the game right now. Whose fucking bag is that? Whose bag is it? And the kid who was on my team was like, it's my bag. I was like, you're fucking Interista? And he's like, no, I don't even know whose team it is. I was like, oh, no, it's not mine. It's not mine. You know, I was like, dude, listen, if you're an Inter fan, it's not going to work out. You can't play on my team. I'm sorry. We're red and black here. And he was like, no. It's like, somebody gave me this thing. I don't even know if I don't watch soccer. I'm like, all right. You fucking lucky. Because if you were an Interista, you'd be out of here right now. I'd be telling you, take the walk to the car. But you know who else I'm going to take a walk to the car here, man? And this is the last from the bulletin board material because this is a load of bullshit that you can only find on Twitter. You can only find this on Twitter because it's a blasphemy, a travesty, a fucking atrocity. This is all it is. Look at this goddamn post. Milan Post. What is this? Because I got
the bulletin.
Let me take it out. because you know what? I should block it because I don't even want you to see who they're putting on the right wing because they're trying to give me a stroke. They're trying to give me a stroke. They're telling me I'm going to have to deal with another 12 months of Alexis Salamakis. This is who they think the probable 11 for 2022 to 23 is? Are they out of their fucking mind? You have a better chance of fucking with us putting a garbage can on the right side than us playing this guy again. Are they kidding me with this? I hope this is a joke.
Fabio, so according to this, then that means that Zlatan is not coming back because. And what are we doing with Giroud? Because Scamacca and Origi, they're young guys. What Scamacca is like 23, 24, and Origi's 26, 27. What is
How
Giroud
many
going to
guys are
become?
going to have guys, just playing the bench again? And another thing I don't like is that they're penciling Diaz in like he's set. Are you guys kidding me with this shit? Honestly, Mark put Gazette it is, man. If they keep putting shit like this, man, it is fucking worthless. This is atrocious. Besides the fact that they immediately take Benacer. Benacer is playing great, man. You gotta show him some respect. He's a fucking starter. We don't take him out for Renato Sanchez. And let's not play ourselves. Sanchez is not fucking healthy all the time, so Benacer is gonna be in there anyway. But Diaz and Salamakis, that cannot be our starting lineup. No way.
Nah, I just heard Sanchez ain't coming. He wants 6, so we're not gonna get that.
Good.
So it's better for them to get Aslani. We're gonna have Pobega coming back, and then that Diaz spot should go to Aldi, our favorite supermarket over here.
Oh yeah, that's
and
true,
then,
man.
And then salad makers. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think that we don't improve, Fabio. I don't care if we have Botman, the next coming of the great generational talents. Like, okay, we're good in defense, even
We're
though
doing great. I mean, honestly,
that's
I don't
what
even
I'm
want
saying.
to
So where does the team improve?
I don't know. I mean, how can it not? There's one spot it needs to improve and should improve. Yet week after week after week, there's no improvement at all. The fucking right wing is a black hole on our squad. And on top of that, Diaz has no fucking pressure. We're putting another central midfielder to replace him because we have no faith in the kid. And I thought the kid played pretty good against Bologna. But I'm sorry, you can't just play good. You need to have assists or you need to create goals. And you're not doing either one. So it's great that you might be able to hold possession for a little bit. You make a little through pass here or there, but nothing is coming from it. And Leao, you're wasting a good 3 or 4 months in the beginning because now the last 2 months have been useless, man. You've got to play better too. And it's really upsetting. And let's kind of pivot now because I'm sick of looking at this fucking photo, man. It's making me sick to my stomach, right? Let's put a little Ibra up there because that's the blood, the sweat. This is the kind of fucking guy we need on the team. Even if he's not going to be on the roster next year, give this guy a fucking chance. Put him somewhere in the coaching staff. Just give him free range to smack somebody in the fucking head when they're getting shit at like not in line. And this is what we need. This is going to be another hard game. And I wish I could tell you we blew them out when we played them last time, but we won 1-0. So this is the type of game I think we're going to be expecting for this week. Now, we're playing in Torino. They've been playing pretty good. They've been fighting hard. Just a couple of weeks ago, they should have beat Inter. So where are you feeling against this match against Torino on Sunday?
Before we get to that, Fabio, we got to send out congratulations to the only person that believes in the Maldini project. Shout out to Theo Hernandez. He has a son today, and I have a sneaky feeling there's a lot of people on you know what MT stands for, Milan Twitter. They say that we should sell him for a big amount. But no. We're not selling no Theo Hernandez for nothing. He's been loyal to the soil, and all our stars have left, and except for him. He signed on the dotted line, so we can't get rid of him. Shout out to him. He's having a son. The son is Italian because his wife is Italian or whatever his girlfriend is. So I feel that Theo Hernandez is gonna be retiring the boots here at Milan, unless we have to sell him because nobody wants to resign and they
got to make
speaking
some
out.
money. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Listen,
that's the
if we're not winning championships and we're not making moves, sometimes you have to sell some of your better players to generate income and to really turn it over. And I like him. I think he's good. I feel like um, there's still some points of his game that are maddening that make me
Mhm.
extremely frustrated. The falling on the floor and looking to the referee, kind of waiting for a call and not getting it. Even the last game, he fell on the ball and he touched it with his hand, and the ref never gave him a foul. He called a handball on him. It's like, again, he's eliminating some of the stupid yellows. We haven't seen many of them. I feel like defensively he's been much better. Probably makes a big difference when he has Tomori next to him compared to Romagnoli. Uh, honestly, sorry. I know that's your boy. No offense, but honestly, like he's been playing a lot better since we've had a more set back line. And I just hope we can get a couple of more goals because he hasn't really been hitting the net. A couple of shots blocked, a couple of shots just way off. That's the whole fucking team. But I have a feeling we're going to be looking at something very similar to the game that was in the beginning of the season. So we'll kind of just pivot to our predictions here, and definitely shout out to Theo for having a baby. That's hopefully Leal is the next person to sign, and then Benacer as well. And we
They
kind of
said Benacer's already signed that. They just waiting for the announcement since we have cool videos.
yeah.
Masada Maldini, they fucking working overtime editing these videos or something like that. Come on, man. Just take the thing with the picture. That's it, man.
They don't have
Uh,
one of these, man. They're always lacking a pen. That's what they need.
yeah.
They need a nice pen guy. I could be the pen guy. Give me a chance to be your pen guy. But prediction wise, I'll start first. I think it's going to be 1-0 again. You and me both were stupidly calling 5-4 7-0. We're really hoping to the heavens, and you know what? Nothing fucking came out. We got a fucking donut on both ends, and thank God we didn't lose the game. But the last game was definitely a letdown. I feel I can't even ask for those type of predictions anymore because the team is really not performing. We're hitting a major lull at the worst time. When we can't create goals. 1-0 seemed okay when we kept etching out these 3 points. But last week was a poor showing where again the teams all know how to beat us now. They just sit back and absorb the pressure, and Milan can't break you down. We don't have this next level talent. We thought it was Leao, but he's not coming up with the final cross, the final pass, and the final third, and it's really hurting us. So for me, I'm hoping it's going to be at least 1-0 and we get the win. I can honestly feel like if we drop points in this game, we are in major jeopardy of not even finishing first, but possibly finishing like third. So, to me, 1-0. That's where I'm going. What about you, G?
Fabio, man. Hopefully this team has learned from the Gattuso era that when we had to go to Torino to get at least a draw, to stay in Champions League, stay in that third, fourth spot. We didn't get it, but I hope this team has matured and we're this is gonna be a dogfight. The 50-50 balls, we need to make them all. We need to be hungry, and I think it's a big game. Again, the league hates us again. We're the last game of the weekend.
Yeah, I
Napoli
really
could
don't
jump.
like that either, man. The pressure
And
seems to get to them.
Yeah, Napoli is ahead. Will jump ahead. If they win their game against Fiorentina, but that's a tough game too. Inter they got Hellas Verona, so we don't know about that.
Another tough game too. Verona's a
So,
good team.
but you know what? I'm gonna feel. I feel that we're gonna win 2-0, and we're gonna tell the haters like, let's do this. Like I said on Milan Twitter, they flip flop and they doing all this crazy stuff. We're not doing that over here. Come on, man. This is in our hands. If we win the next 7 games, we get that to winners. Even if Napoli win their next 7 games, even Inter win all their 8 games, we're still Scudetto winners.
I know,
So it's
but
time for this.
it's a tough ask right now, man. You know me. I want to be the fucking cheerleader. I want to be the person out there believing the most in this squad, telling them, "Yo, we can do this," and everybody else got to get behind it, man. But it's hard to watch 3, 4 games in a row where they can't score multiple goals. It's been a while. I can't even remember the last time we scored more than one goal. So to ask for 2-0, it seems like a real stretch when these guys can't produce one. And we needed one and we couldn't get it. We're not getting penalties, so we're not doing the sort of runs and acts in the box that get us some calls. We're not getting those either. And I know Husney loves to talk about the referees. They're going to play a big part, but we haven't even got them to do anything because it's not like an egregious foul that they missed or messed up. It's like we're not coming through with a piece of class, a piece of skill that we need. So it's really bringing me down, man. Honestly, I need a really good showing to kind of show like we got back on form. And honestly, it's kind of like, yo, Pioli, this is also you right now, man. You got to make the right choice on the right side. What are we doing with Diaz? Is he the right guy to start? So you better figure this shit out, man, because 7 games, they are like 7 finals, man. Plus, we have a semifinal coming up really soon. That's going to be a big game. We're not going to want to lose that. And then if we win it and we say we have to play Juve or Fiorentina in the final, that's another one, man. And we can't slack off at all. So for me, I'm that stressed, bro. I'm that stressed. I know. Still stay positive. Still keep the mindset that we are potential champions. But if they don't start scoring goals, man, you can't win championships with 0-0 games. No way.
It's gonna be important for us to score in the first half, Fabio, because if not, they got good defenders. They got a up and coming world class defender
And
in
Bremer,
Bremer, man.
yeah, he's
So
good.
and then Single, he's fast. So
Pobega needs to take the day off. Pobega needs to take.
Vega needs to give us a penalty. Nah.
Yo,
We can't do that, Fabio. He's got to play because, the thing with Pobega, this is an audition. This is an audition for you to see if you're really with it. I like how he
yeah,
played.
but this is not
I
the
like.
game. This is
I
not
like
the game, right?
Fabio. Relax. Look, I like how you played against Inter, but you messed up because you had a chance to kill him at the last minute, but you missed the header. So I just want him to have a good game, but him not affect the game. But we need it. I need to see what you're talking because Pioli. I'm glad. I'm glad you didn't put the quote that he put. He put it. I don't know what's up with you, Pioli. It's in our hands. You acting like Milan Twitter out here, flip flopping, saying that we don't got this, we don't got that. We're right there, okay? And when you're right there. And all we have to do is play good. These teams are not like world class. Okay. We beat most of the top 7 teams when we faced them this year. So I'm not saying that this should be easy, but if you go there, you give 110%, then you should be able to win these games.
Yeah, they're giving
Regardless of who the hell.
110%, but the shooting on target is not even fucking 20%, bro. I mean, they made 7 shots on target out of 31. I mean, it's a pathetic ratio, man. The fucking net is ginormous, and they're all taking practice shots with Rebic into the fucking stands. We gotta make them make saves. We gotta make shit happen. Gotta put shots on target. Instead, they don't. Then the defense just sits back and they're fucking hitting the wall. Every time they're kicking the ball, they're hitting a defender, hitting somebody in the ass. One guy can't touch the ball. I mean, it's just some pathetic shit, man. I mean, I think it was Tomori or Kalulu had a fucking chance, man. And the ball like deflected off of him in the other way. Come on, man.
Fabio, what do you think about playing Diaz right wing and then putting like Donali or Benacer as number 10?
Can it be any fucking worse?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't understand it. There's 3 great defenders, midfielders that we have. They're all somewhat in form and they play well. Why not adapt some sort of form where we could get all 3 of them in the game instead of playing Diaz, who's doing nothing sometimes? If Diaz is looking a little better, yeah, why not? Shift him to the right, let him kind of move around, have Kessie go out to the right a little bit to cover. I mean, you just got to have some sort of creativity, somebody to change the game around. I don't know if Diaz is that guy, man. I think he's too small. He doesn't have the grit. I mean, like, I wish he was like a little Messi, but he's not. He's just Diaz, and he's coming up short. He's no pun intended, but he's not fucking coming up with any goals, man. I mean, I mean, at least he had that one goal against Juve last year. It was a real fucking like we needed right at the moment, right at the end of the half. It was a nice fucking way to put Juve on their back foot. And it's like we're not getting any of those this year. And again, it's like the pressure of being in first place because they're so young, because there's too many guys who haven't won shit, who don't have that championship grinta in them. They're starting to crumble at the worst time. There's no more Pioli on fire right now. Pioli's smoldering because there's no fire coming from him. So I mean, that's what I want. You say 2-0, I say 1-0. Because of course we're not gonna dare throw out some ridiculous prediction like Yusuf did, where we're basically wasting our time. But all right, G, what's your drink of choice this week? Sunday.
So
What are you rocking with Sunday at 11:45?
at 11:45, we're gonna do a meetup, Milan Club SoCal at the Fox Sound. So whatever they have on tap that I like, I'm gonna drink.
Very
Whether
nice.
it's Trulies or IPAs or London Lager,
Listen,
whatever
if
the
they
hell
got
that is.
truly on tap, my man, that'd be something special. I never
No,
seen
they
that. Shit.
do.
Yeah.
They do have it.
Oh
Yeah.
my! I never
I'll,
seen
ta-
that shit.
I'll take a picture for you, Fabio.
Oh man.
We're meeting up, and I hope it's the same outcome as Napoli. To me, I feel that we deserve the Scudetto because we beat the top seven sides. We put them aside, and nobody can say nothing except for Juve because we didn't have our shooting boots, and there was some
Motherfucking
BS
surprise.
call in the first goal, but
Yeah.
we just need to fight, man. I'm tired of if you're really Milan, like support the team. We have our own destiny in our hands. I know that we don't have a right winger, and maybe our players are not as good as what they say. To me, I think we have players, adequately as Inter, but just back the team and let's do something special, man. I said last week if we win Bologna and then we win the next two games, we need something special. Now it's they on notice. The team is on notice, Fabio. We really need to win these next two games.
We really
Napoli has tricky games. They have tricky games. They have Fiorentina and then Roma. Roma could show up one day, they cannot show up. Fiorentina, they show up and they not show up. And then Inter has Hellas Verona, and then they got a weak schedule, and then they got Roma too. So me personally, I feel we win these next two games, we still gonna do something special. Well, yes, we still got to go to Lazio. Yes, we got to play Fiorentina, Atalanta, and Sassuolo. But I feel like those three teams that I mentioned, Fiorentina, Atalanta, and Lazio, I feel since they're at a good level, I feel like the team plays to that level, you know,
yeah.
because we need
They
to win
play
this
down.
game.
They
Because then
play down. Sure.
yeah, because we win this game, Fabio, then Friday, I'm gonna be at work again, and I gotta watch us play
Yeah, me
Genoa.
too, man. Me
And
too.
we gotta
I
play
dread the
Genoa.
weeknight games, man. The weekday games are the worst because I'm there and I don't even get a chance to chill because Fridays for me, I go from one job to another. So that 30 minutes in between jobs, man, it's gonna be torture. It's gonna be torture. I'm either gonna be happy or I'm gonna show up to the restaurant fucking angry as a motherfucker, and I'm gonna be spitting in people's face, maybe in their food. I don't want to do it. But you know how I am. I'll get crazy if my Milan puts me. If they put me in a bad mood, man, I might have to call Vinny and be like, I need group therapy right fucking now because I can't take this shit. But hopefully they does. Hopefully they handle their business Sunday, and then we can
What
talk
you
about.
drinking, Fabio? What
Oh,
you
so
drinking?
what am I drinking? Well, I'm gonna be fucking with probably a little shandy, maybe a little shandy beer on Sunday. I gotta cop me some shit this week. But I'm leaning either like a Blue Moon or what's the other one? The fucking Shock Top. I like that shit, or the Shandy Lemon beer. I like that shit. That's pretty good. So that's what I'm fucking. I'm fucking with some beer this weekend. A couple of brewskis in the middle of Sunday. That would be
Pasta Sunday,
hopefully
man.
lead us
Please do
to
not
Detroit.
ruin my Pasta Sunday. Like people, I take Pasta Sunday seriously, Fabio. Please, Milan, do not mess this up, man.
Yeah, man.
Please do
I
not
would
mess.
agree. Don't fuck this up, man. All right, G. Parting shots. Give us your parting shots here, G.
All right, everybody. Milan Twitter, whether you flip flop or not, it's time to back the team. I did my part back in the team today. I got the 4 jersey with they on the back. I had to do it. I'm a collector, and at the end of the day, you got to support the club wherever you can. I can't go to home and away like the other fans do, like the Kul Rasul do, but I do my part in supporting. I know you do. You got the beanies, you got the scarf, you got the Puma this, Puma that.
Bro,
Fabio,
I'm mad superstitious, bro. I was thinking like, fuck, man. I wore the New York shirt. Maybe I shouldn't wear that one next time. Maybe I wore that stupid Hakan shirt. I'll never wear that shit again. You know what I mean? I start thinking, oh man, did I wear that scarf? No, I gotta wear the other scarf, the one I got at 4040. You know what I mean? I get too superstitious, bro. Too much for me. But you with that 4 kid, God bless you, bro. I mean, that's what I call disposable income. Because that jersey is a waste of money, my man. Don't enable them, Gio. Mark is calling it out because it's true. I told you, you're sending the wrong message, my man. It's about messaging, and the message you're sending is that we like this piece of shit. I just hope Puma is out of our life. I mean, I've liked a couple of jerseys, but a couple of jerseys have been horrendous. I want Adidas back. I know you like the Kappa. That's never happening. Milan's too big for Kappa. They got to remain with their Romas and other fucking lower teams. That's never happening. What? What's
Fabio, Puma, if you look, parting shots to Puma. If you want to sponsor Milan for the next 5 years, we're gonna need $40 million a year as a net.
Yeah,
as a
we need a new right wing. All right,
we need a new right wing. And you've seen what has happened. You throw a controversial jersey out, and we buy more than the home jersey. So we need you. We need you to do it. And I had to mark. I'm a collector, and maybe one day I trade it for a 19, I think 85. Super Copa one with the whole. You feel me? Maybe I trade it.
Oh man,
I got the one that Husney won, but since Husney been like mocking me about that Romagnoli, like that's what people cannot tell me. I'm loyal to the soil. I love Romagnoli. I would want him to
don't put him on there. Listen, if you want somebody to trade you for it, don't put Romagnoli on there. Get Tonali or somebody else on it. Do not put Romagnoli. Nobody will trade for that. Nobody will, man. Nobody will.
Nah, but I'm loyal to the soil. I've been supporting Romagnoli. You don't want to sign the deal that we got. We upped our deal, and now we have a problem because Raiola wants a $10 million commission. What the hell is
get the fuck out of here with Raiola, man. This guy, I'm so sick of him and his fucking players, man. Thank God Ibra is the only one who doesn't really give us any headache.
No, but Ibra has him as an agent, but he's able to discuss his own things. So Ibra, if you want to stay with us, 1.5 million.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Give him a chance. Let him be on the bench after. I mean, I think he's a great person to have on our squad, man. Honestly, I do. But
what are your parting shots?
My parting shots, man. I just want to apologize to the Madonna. Where is she? Where is she? She in the corner?
Bring her out. Bring her
I
out.
put her over there. Hold on. Let me get her. Hold on 1 second. Let me get her. Madonna, let me get her. I'm sorry. I should have been prepared. Let me bring her over. Hold on. Madonna, listen to me here. I apologize for touching you inappropriately and speaking foul words to you, okay? But I please, don't let them do it again to me. We need your help. We need your guidance. Please help them. Give them the inspiration. We need an immaculate goal, the immaculate conception. Somebody needs to come up with a goal. So my parting shot is, please, Mother Mary, hear my prayers, hear my calls, my please, let this Milan find their form again and lead us to glory. All praise God. Amen, Jesus. Please tell him and say hello to Zlatan for me. All right. I'll put her down here. That's my parting shot, guys. All right. We need this team to wake up because we are so close to a championship that if we allow these stupid games to be the outcome, we're going to turn around and talk about the Spezia game. We're going to talk about the Salernitana game, about how they were the games that mattered. No, these are the games that mattered. The 0-0 against Bologna when you're in the lead. The game against Torino. You got to win these games. Otherwise, the games against Atalanta and Sassuolo at the end mean nothing. All those people that bought tickets to the game against Atalanta, you're going to go there to watch them finish in third place if they don't handle their business today, this week. And that's what I say. Parting shots to all the players. Wake the fuck up, man. We're here waking up at ridiculous times. Mark says she looked like she accepted my apology. 2-0 Milan. Mark, you know what? Your lips to God's ears and to Mary's ears as well, man. This is what we need. Please, Milan, please. Don't do this to us. I need to enjoy my Sunday. Don't ruin Gio's pasta Sunday because he's not even going to get a chance to sit down. He'll be upset. He'll look at the sauce and get angry. This is not what we want. We want to see a good outcome. And God damn it, you guys are professionals. Stop pretending you're not. All right? Get out there and do it and get a victory. That's what I fucking want, man.
That's it, man. Get that W and let's go on to the Genoa game, which is going to be, to me, the hardest game out of all of them because all they do is defend.
Exactly. And that's all people are going to do now, man. And this is what they know. Just sit back on us and defend, man. So let's get the music pumping here. All right. Oh.
You putting that super gremlin?
Oh, you already know. That's right, baby. Gio, always a pleasure, my man. Another Milan Costa Ghost in the books. Hopefully, we get a good outcome. Ciao, Mark. Ciao for everybody watching and everybody who please like the page. Please subscribe to the channel so we can keep getting it going every week. Gio, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you for joining.
Thursday. I see you Sunday. Group therapy.
Yes, guys. If you don't follow already, which you probably do, follow Weekly Podcast, Milan Weekly Podcast. We're gonna have our therapy early on Sunday before the game. You know how we're gonna do. We gotta get into the mind state. All right. I hear this song. I feel like I'm there. I'm in this picture in our background. I'm in the stands. I'm in the stadium. I'm eating great pasta on Sunday, and I just want to see 3 points. I don't even care if it's a great game. Just give me 3 points.
Even 2 own goals. We don't care. We just need.
I don't care what they need. The 3 points. That's it. Gee, I'll talk to you next week. Everybody, thank you for watching. Peace out, everybody. See you next week.
And Forza Milan. Let's go, baby.
Let's go.